Will Roman Reigns return on WWE Raw tonight to cost Seth Rollins? Exploring possibilities, Seth Rollins will battle Finn Balor in the Elimination Chamber qualifying match. The OTC Roman Reigns has been absent from WWE programming since the Royal Rumble PLE, where he was brutally attacked by his former friend and Shield member Seth freaking Rollins. On the other hand, Rollins is currently set to battle Judgment Day's leader Finn Balor in the final qualifying match on WWE Raw tonight. The winner of the match will be the final participant in the men's Elimination Chamber match and will join John Cena, CM Punk, Drew McIntyre, Logan Paul, and Damian Priest at the match next month. Many fans and pundits are speculating Rollins to win the match, given his storyline with CM Punk. However, fans are also pointing out the possibility of Roman Reigns making an appearance to exact his revenge on Rollins that AS mentioned earlier. Reigns has been absent since the Rumble PLE, and on the Fallout episode of Monday Night Raw, February 3rd, Michael Cole announced that the OTC would be out of action for the foreseeable future. However, the injuries were not revealed as Reigns and Heyman refused to make that news public. There is a possibility of Reigns making an appearance during tonight's show in Charlotte, North Carolina to cost Rollins the qualifying match against Balor. There are other possibilities for the match, including interference from Balor's Judgment Day stable. However, Reigns' appearance might not come to fruition, especially considering the reports that suggest that he will likely be out of action until the Elimination Chamber PLE. It also makes more sense for Rollins to enter the Chamber match and continue the storyline with Punk ahead of tonight's show. General Manager Adam Pearce announced more matches and segments for the show tonight, which will emanate from the Spectrum Center in Charlotte, North Carolina, USA. Among those announcements was the announcement of a #1 contenders match between Ivy Nile and Dakota Kai for the Women's Intercontinental title, which is currently being held by Lyra Valkyria apart from the Clash. Pearce also announced appearances from Sami Zayn and WWE Women's Tag Team Champion Bianca Belair and Naomi. Zayn will address Kevin Owens' challenge of a match at the Elimination Chamber PLE in Toronto. Belair and Naomi are expected to confront Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez, who were seen in a video taken after Jade Cargill's November 2024 backstage attack, where she was being loaded into an ambulance. Will Roman Reigns make an appearance on tonight's show to cost Seth Rollins the match? Who, in your opinion, was behind the attack on Jade Cargill? Share your thoughts and opinions in the comment section. When will Roman Reigns return to WWE after getting injured by Seth Rollins? Exploring potential return date. Roman Reigns hasn't been on WWE television since the 2025 Royal Rumble, where he was involved in a post-match brawl with Seth Rollins and CM Punk. It was later announced that he was injured during the scuffle, but his absence might not be for long. At the 2025 Royal Rumble, Roman Reigns, CM Punk, and Seth Rollins were eliminated all nearly at the same time. With the three men outside the ring, a brawl ensued, which saw the tribal chief on the receiving end of a vicious stomp from the Visionary. That on the following WWE Raw episode, it was announced that the former undisputed Universal Champion was injured and would be out of action for the foreseeable future. His former Shield teammate was quick to announce that he was responsible for what happened to Reigns. With this in mind, Roman can surprise fans and his rivals by returning tonight on the Monday show. Tonight's WWE Raw will see Seth Rollins battle Finn Balor in an Elimination Chamber qualifying match, after the Visionary injured Reigns and put him at risk of missing WrestleMania. Roman may exact revenge tonight by costing his former teammate a spot in the main event of the show of shows. Or, at Elimination Chamber, Roman can return during the men's match and cost not just Rollins, but also CM Punk after what they did to him at the Rumble. With reports stating that a triple threat between the three men might occur at Mania, this would be a good build-up. Does former WWE analyst think Roman Reigns versus CM Punk versus Seth Rollins will happen at WrestleMania 41? There was a mixed reaction among fans when a triple threat match between Roman, Punk, and Rollins was teased at the Rumble. While some think this is a great idea, some aren't on board with it. However, Matt Camp believes this match was already set in motion in November. While on the Busted Open podcast, Matt Camp shared that a triple threat match between Punk, Seth, and Roman was destined for WrestleMania. He noted that it was set in motion when the best in the world teamed up with the head of the table and the rest of the OG bloodline at Survivor Series War Games, which only irritated the Vizzy. Roman Reigns to return with a new faction. The Fiend to help 9-time champ. 3 things WWE could be planning for Elimination Chamber 2025. WWE Elimination Chamber 2025 will air live from Rogers Centre in Toronto, Canada on March 1st. This will be the company's first international premium live event in 2025 that, with the show being promoted as one of the biggest spectacles of the year, the company could be planning some big things for the show. This could be done to not only draw more eyeballs and create buzz leading to WrestleMania 41. In this piece, we will explore 3 such big things the company could be planning for March 1. The Wyatt Six were recently moved to SmackDown. However, they're yet to make their first appearance on the Blue brand. Their leader, Uncle Howdy, portrayed by Bo Dallas, has been off television ever since his loss against the Final Testament. Given Uncle Howdy was the one to eat the pin in the Wyatt Six last encounter, Bo could ditch the Howdy character to return with a more sinister version of The Fiend as a tribute to his late brother, Bray Wyatt. The Fiend could return at the Elimination Chamber to help Alexa Bliss. The Fiend could return during the Elimination Chamber PLE to reunite with his former ally, Alexa Bliss. The masked figure could help the 9-time champ. Alexa is a 3-time Raw Women's Champion, 3-time Tag Team Champion, 2-time SmackDown Women's Champion, and 1-time 24/7 Champion. Prevail over the rest of the competition to win the EC and go on to WrestleMania. Number 2. Seth Rollins could qualify for the Elimination Chamber due to Dominic Mysterio. Seth Rollins will take on Finn Balor in a qualifying match for the Men's Elimination Chamber. The Judgment Day member won't be so easy to put away for the Visionary. However, Rollins may prevail over Balor due to Dominic Mysterio's betrayal. Balor and Mysterio have failed to get on the same page recently. The growing differences between them could result in Dirty Dom turning on his stablemate. Mysterio could betray Finn Balor during his match against Rollins to cost him an Elimination Chamber spot. Number 1. Roman Reigns could return with a new faction. As fans know, Roman Reigns was brutalized by Seth Rollins after getting eliminated by CM Punk in the Men's Royal Rumble match. The OTC has been on a hiatus since then. However, he may make a surprise appearance at EC with a new faction. With both Punk and Rollins likely to be in the Men's Chamber match, Roman Reigns could return to exact revenge on the duo at the event. The OTC could return with a new faction, featuring Paul Heyman and Tama Tonga's half-brother, Hikuleo. Hikuleo has been rumored to debut in the company shortly, and he could show up with Roman Reigns to take out CM Punk and Seth Rollins. WWE News and Rumor Roundup. Major superstar will never wrestle again due to back issues. Latest on Roman Reigns. Asuka makes serious request. Welcome to the WWE News and Rumor Roundup for February 9th, 2025. In today's edition, we'll look at topics about Roman Reigns and Asuka, plus the latest on talent releases and more.